It is Monday, the 13th of January, 2025. My name is Pigeon Rose, and this is my song of the day. Welcome to another week of Pigeon's Song of the Day. We're starting off strong here with a hell of a song, Ruby Quaker by Devin Townsend. You may recall I've talked about Devin Townsend before. I talked about Kingdom and I talked about Call of the Void. This song is from his most recent album, the album Power Nerd, which came out in October of last year. I actually listened to it on the day it came out, which I don't do that much anymore, except for new Elbow albums usually, because it's me. But I happened to be traveling that day, so I listened to it when I was like walking around town before I got the train, and it's a great album. It's very good. The singles are great, of course, but this song comes right at the end, and I'll kind of talk about the context of it when you've listened to the song, because it's to do with the lyrics. But like the whole album is kind of, it's quite reflective and about Devin kind of struggling through hard times and being grateful for the people who help him. And there's a song called Goodbye that's like a really emotional finale to the album, and then this song is kind of the coda at the end. And it's a bit more silly, it's a bit more lighthearted, but that doesn't make it any lesser of a song, and I quite enjoy it. If you're wondering, by the way, Ruby Quaker is the name of a type of moth, because he's doing this whole spanning project of like 3 albums and a TV show called The Moth, so that's what that's referencing. But I believe they're doing like a Ruby Quaker roast now or something, like they actually are selling a coffee referencing this song. But Devin talks about coffee a lot, and he has a lot of lyrics about coffee. He has a whole space opera about coffee. So it's not a shock, I suppose, but this song did kind of make me giggle after listening to the rest of the album, you know. Anyway, let's go listen to it now and then come back in a few minutes and talk about it. So there you go, Ruby Quaker by Devin Townsend, just a cheerful song about coffee. So what Devin himself said is that like the whole album, you know, comes to this big emotional climax in Goodbye, and then this song is the kind of closure at the end of, it's the morning after, and your friend comes over and says, hey, you want to get a cup of coffee? And you say, yeah, I do want a fucking cup of coffee. And that's what this is, and I love that. It's about kind of, I mean, it's about friendship really more than it is about coffee, but it does end up being a song about coffee. And I love how it's like kind of genre hopping. It starts off quite soft, and then it turns into like a rockabilly honky-tonk sort of almost Elvis sounding sort of song, and then it becomes like metal in the breakdown, you know. It's really interesting. He certainly goes all out with it, is what I'm saying. So it starts off with, some folks love the morning, some folks love the night, and all we're trying to do is get it right. Some folks love the living, while some folks long to die. We need a little love to live our lives, but we need a little more now in the morning. Anticipation makes the morning pay. Coffee, coffee, I love my coffee. Coffee, coffee, I love my coffee. Morning brew is perfect in every way. Coffee, coffee, I love my coffee. Coffee, coffee, I love my coffee. I love it, so I drink it every day. It's so good. It's such a good jingle. So yeah, some folks love the morning, some folks love the night. All we're trying to do is get it right. Kind of talking about the different people and kind of their attitudes towards the world, because some folks love the living while some folks long to die. We need a little love to live our lives. So like I said, it's about this kind of friendship and about looking out for each other and going for a cup of coffee, you know. But we need a little more now in the morning. Anticipation makes the morning pay. Just, you know, people using coffee to wake up. Coffee, coffee, I love my coffee. And I love the voice going, coffee, coffee, I love my coffee. It's so soft. Morning brew is perfect in every way. Coffee, coffee, yeah. I love it, so I drink it every day. I get this stuck in my head so much when I'm making coffee now. Just, I love it, so I drink it every day. Even though I recently cut down on my coffee consumption, actually. I only drink like 1 cup of coffee now a day. Well, on the days I'm in work anyway. On my days off, I usually have 2. So, you know. And then it goes into the second verse. This is the kind of more kind of Elvis-y sounding. It goes like, wakey, wakey. And then some folks love the morning, some folks love the night. You can hear him doing an Elvis impression, you know. And the lyrics here are very similar to the start. Some folks love the morning, some folks love the night. Yet all we're trying to do is get it right. Some folks love the living, while some folks long to die. We need some sort of incentive to get us all through those long nights. But we need a little something to make the morning. Anticipation makes the morning pay. And then the chorus again. So very similar to the first verse. But yeah, we need some sort of incentive to get us all through those long nights. You know, he's saying that like the coffee, knowing that you're gonna wake up to have coffee in the morning is incentive to live another day, you know? And he's not being literal, but it's a good comparison to make of like, you know, I'll live another day so I can have another cup of coffee, you know? It's not really about the coffee, but it's about the coffee at the same time, you know? And then the next verse, and it's early Monday morning and work is on the rise, all the chaos ringing down the line. Everybody needs something, but no one's got the time, and all we're trying to do is live our lives, yeah. So I need a little more to make the morning, but I need a little more now every day. And then the chorus again. So yeah, it's early Monday morning, work is on the rise. Much like Garfield, Devin hates Mondays. All the chaos ringing down the line, everybody needs something, but no one's got the time, and all we're trying to do is live our lives, you know. Same thing he's been saying before, just talking about how everyone needs something to bring them a bit of joy. I also enjoy, by the way, I need a little more to make the morning, and I need a little more now every day, because of course you build up an immunity of sorts, or you build up an addiction depending, and you need more each time. And then yeah, the chorus, like I said, and then in the bridge he yells, caffeinate me and fuck it up. Which is great. And then we get early morning, twisted savage morning. I went down to the nook. What did I see? All my precious beans and all my coffee replaced by soggy leaves of stinking tea. And then the chorus again. This is me. I don't like tea. I like some kind of like fruit infusions because they just taste like hot, fruity water. Basically, hot and fruity, just like me. But I don't like black tea. Hate it. It's just really, don't like it. And so, yeah, if I went to my nook and I found my precious beans and all my coffee replaced by soggy leaves of stinking tea, I would be upset. So we get the chorus again, and then it ends with, I love my coffee. I drink it to keep sane. If I cannot have it, then I cannot play the game. Will not play the game because the game is just fucking stupid. So yeah, I mean, he's kind of saying at the end there, like, life is hard enough without me not being able to drink coffee to deal with it, basically, which is an interesting message to go out on. And then it ends with power nerd, but that's like related to the whole, it bookends the album because the album starts with, oh, power nerd. And that's the name of the album, and it's the name of the first track. No, I love this song. It's a silly song about coffee, but also it's a serious song about looking out for your friends, you know, and I really enjoy it for that. And it's like any Devin song. It's kind of goofy, but it also hits you in the heart, you know. Love that. Anyway, I think that's pretty much it about that song. Thank you so much for listening. Please hit like, hit subscribe, leave a comment down below. Tell me what you think. Tell other people about this show. Thank you so much for listening, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Break it down. Yeah.